Scott Gray is here on the Blaze Radio Network.
Good morning, Americans. It's Friday.
Isn't it, though? I guess.
Yay.
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 Good things happening in America.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm listening
All
now.
across this great land.
What you got? I'm waiting. I need some good news.
Well, President Trump's ahead in Pennsylvania by 0.3 of a point with, 84 million votes left to count. And they all come from Democratic strongholds.
Yeah.
So that's
to
good
worry
news.
about.
But he's ahead right now.
But I said, okay.
In Pennsylvania.
That's the good
And by the
news.
way, he's still president until January,
20th.
Yeah. So.
Are we sure about that?
I mean, pretty sure.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
Is anything
really?
sure anymore?
Oh, are the rules applying to that? Because they don't seem to apply to anything else. It'd be nice to get some Republican observers for some of these vote counts in Michigan, Nevada,
Yeah.
Pennsylvania. No. Can't do that.
They can observe from outside.
50 feet away.
What are you talking about?
They can observe the results when they come in, like everybody else can.
Hello? They all come in about 4 a.m.
Oh, by the way, we just found 26 million new votes.
What?
And like 26 million of them are for Biden.
Back it
I
up.
don't know. Wow, that is...
And there's one here for Trump, right?
great.
Just one.
No.
Oh, that one got in there.
No.
but- okay.
No, that was wrong.
Yeah, they threw that one out.
Yeah, there's no signature.
Seriously. Boy.
It's a happy time. I keep trying to remember we survived Obama.
Yeah.
I didn't think we were going to.
I know.
And we did. We'll survive this, too.
I think so, too.
We're going to survive.
Yeah, in case you missed the developing news just a couple of hours ago, Joe Biden has now taken the lead in the state of Georgia.
Wait, what?
Yeah, he's ahead in Georgia by 917 votes. He's ahead by 11,000 in Nevada.
Did those come in at 4 a.m., like I said? I mean, they had
Effectively,
to.
yeah.
Seems like it,
Right
yeah.
at 4 a.m. is when the
Holy
news
cow.
broke. Yeah.
Yeah. He's up by 76,701 in North Carolina, though, if you're interested. And
I'm not. No.
18,042 in Pennsylvania. Now, Pennsylvania, why don't you want transparency in this voting process? Why?
tell you
What is
why.
going on?
Well, because we know the answer to that. I mean,
Well,
know
we
the
do,
answer.
but if you speak it, you sound like some conspiracy nut. They're not doing voter fraud. Then why won't they let Republicans watch the process?
Yeah.
Why?
Republicans had a court order yesterday. We have the video.
Court
They
order to
show
let
up.
them stand within 6 feet of the ballot counters, and they wouldn't let them do it.
No, watch this. They won't even let them in the door. Watch this yesterday.
You guys had 8 attorneys. I think it was 8 attorneys enter your appearance on this. I don't understand why 8 attorneys need to evaluate this order. I did it all by myself. It says
There's the order.
no later than 10:30 today.
Right.
You're to follow the election code, and my people, my clients, representatives, are to be within 6 feet of the process.
It's
We
Corey
read the
and
order.
Pam there, too.
We are complying with the order.
We're complying with the order, she says. But you're not, because you're not letting them through. And there we go. Up to our office. See ya. You can stay down here in the lobby.
Wow. How are they getting away with this, and why? What is the purpose? What's the reason you won't allow election watchers?
You want clip 2? That's why. Clip
let's
2,
see.
guys.
Hour ago doing 6, and she's still working at it.
This is Pennsylvania.
Let's stamp it, received, and let's fill in our 6 blanks.
Oh, wait a minute. You're supposed
All
to
at the
count
top
them.
of the tickets on each one. 1, 2,
Wait,
What?
3,
what's happening here? Are you counting or are you voting?
4,
Or
Why is there an empty ballot there? One wonders.
5,
security will take care of this. Look at this.
6.
Here he comes. Watch this.
And there's a security guard right there who's watching.
And walks away.
He doesn't care.
No.
Yeah, whatever.
It seems like a legitimate election. I mean, that seems like what we got going on here.
We survived Obama.
Yeah,
We survived Obama.
that's what keeps going through my head.
But do you think
we survived
Obama was elected by the people or by the ballot counters?
Well,
It's a different
is it a
feeling.
surprise that they claim that Biden got more votes than Obama?
Right. That's ridiculous. Come on.
Does anyone believe that?
No, nobody's excited about voting for Joe Biden. Almost no one. I mean, the guy's, as I said yesterday, virtually a vegetable.
Yeah.
He doesn't know his own grandchildren.
Seriously, we're 2.5 months away from Inauguration Day. How much more deterioration could happen between now and then?
A lot. They're not going to hide it after a certain amount of time.
Correct.
They're just going to push Kamala in.
Oh, why didn't we see it?
Yeah. Okay. I guess there was something wrong. Yeah, we thought he was fine, but
Joe being Joe, right?
yeah.
Oh, by the way, don't sit on the Republicans have the Senate. If you think that this is going to be handed to the Republicans, these two runoffs on January 5th in Georgia are going to be intense, and we've already seen what kind of behind-the-scenes vote tallying is happening. The Democrats could easily get the Senate.
You're bringing me down. I came in a good mood. Was
Did
all
you?
happy. Oh, man.
Oh, really?
You did, huh?
Oh, man.
You came in a good mood?
Oh.
Tell us why you're in a good mood today.
I'm just happy.
Yeah?
Happy, yeah. And now you're bringing me down.
Well, then you bring us up.
Bringing
I mean,
me
it's
down.
Friday. I shouldn't be telling, actual facts.
No, don't bring us down. Don't bring us down.
Okay.
Bruce. Don't bring us down.
It's a Moron Trivia
Bruce.
Day. Hey, we got Miami and Arizona.
Arizona?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are two surprisingly good teams this year.
Well, it doesn't, it's not about the teams more.
Sure.
It's about our game.
Oh, do we have the hold on. Do we have the picture, guys? Did I send the picture of the Yeah. Because last week we didn't get any callers for Moron Trivia. In fact, we have a picture of one of our callers. They were trying to get someone on the phone, and it's just there they are. It's been it was
No wonder.
It was quite an effort going there, and it just kind of died.
Yep.
Pat's in a good mood, Jeffy.
I'm in a really good mood.
Awesome.
We survived Obama.
Correct.
That's what I keep
Correct.
telling myself.
I know.
right.
Obama
I was thinking
elected.
about that. I was actually thinking about that last night. Look,
Marxist?
we're going to survive.
Guy was a Marxist.
We're going to get through, right? Because we honestly thought it was over. Right? It was over. It wasn't.
Yep.
It was the beginning. But it was.
Right.
It's the beginning of what?
We were
Beginning
5
of-
days
the
away from
beginning
the
of death.
fundamental transformation that began under Obama.
Right.
Oh, but we
And
survived him, though.
And they hope to conclude it now, but we're not going to let them, right?
Right.
The Senate. We've got the Senate firewall.
Right.
I hope.
And we're going to have the Senate firewall. We're going to have the representative firewall. And so what if they have the White House? So what? Because if you had everything, we'd be able to get everything done, and that never happened. Wait.
So if you're the Democrat
Well, it
Party
did
in
happen,
Georgia, are you going to try to go for both Senate seats? You're going to have 51, or are you just going to concentrate on one of them because 50 is enough with Kamala as the president of the Senate?
Now, if you're going to go for them, you're going to go
Yeah,
for
you
both.
gotta
Both
get them
of them.
both.
Oh, okay. Very good.
I mean, they'll just
Hey, I got
fly
some hope for
airplanes
you.
of cash over that state.
Yeah, well, here's the hope. In 2022, that's when 2/3 of the seats that are up for election are Democrat seats. So there's
that.
there's some hope there.
And we survived Obama.
Right.
Okay.
Thank you.
That's all I
Nobody
got.
said that before.
That's all I got today. Well, that and BYU plays their most important game in, I don't know, 30 years.
Hey, Supreme Court justices
20
are
years.
healthy. Hey, the justices are really healthy right now. That's
Yeah, I'm
what-
talking
that's-
BYU football.
Yeah,
right
but
now.
I was trying to come
Well,
up with
I'm
some
not-
more good, positive vibe there
We've
for
got
you.
that's a huge topic that could save the weekend.
What time do they play
Could
tonight?
save the week. I think it's 8:45 Central. So they play Boise State. Everybody respects them, so you can't say, "Well, I haven't played anybody" after tonight. They lose it though, and the whole thing's down the drain.
Yeah, but
They
then
win
you-
it,
yeah.
and who knows?
And if they lose, you could just sit back and say, "Hey, we survived Obama."
Does Missouri play? Keith,
No.
Keith, does Nebraska play?
Northwestern, 11 a.m. Central.
All right, tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
Not today. They're not
Well,
playing today.
Oh, I would love Friday morning football.
Friday
We're
morning
hoping
football.
we got to do a couple extra practices for Georgia in a couple weeks. So
Oh, you don't play him for a couple of weeks?
next week.
Oh, okay.
Next week, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, Georgia's got Florida. That'll be fun, huh?
Well, I mean, we survived Obama.
Survived
Right.
Obama.
Right.
We got that going for us.
Missouri went into Florida last week and put on a show.
Yeah. Did they win or not?
No.
No, they didn't.
No.
Oh, because I think they were ahead last I saw,
No.
and
Yeah, they started out
pretty well.
not bad.
Yeah.
You felt
And then they got pummeled.
okay, but yeah.
Oh boy, what was the score?
I don't even remember.
Yes,
I
you
seriously-
do.
No, I don't.
All right.
By the way,
we survived Obama. I don't remember.
Right.
Score.
And Joe Biden says on day one he's vowing to rejoin the Paris Accords. But we did survive Obama.
We're completely out of that now.
Yeah. But we survived Obama, so it's fine.
We can't
guys.
just rejoin something like that.
No, yeah.
We're out of it.
Yeah, we can.
No, you can't.
Yeah, we can.
No, you can't just rejoin.
We're going to resume our leadership role in the climate change hoax. I love it. Yeah. Good. Oh, man.
We survived Obama.
Let's see. We got some tweets here. Is there a number we can call Tobin? Is there a number we can call Tobin? Clearly, these voters aren't dead. Mm-hmm. I mean, how could they be voting if they were dead? Sounds like there may be an issue at several county record offices with fraudulent death certificates.
Fraudulent death? That's what
it is. Right.
That's what the issue is.
We got this from Brad Collins. Brad tweets, when asked about Milwaukee, I hear that Trump said they have the best wards. When asked what her favorite Milwaukee ward is, Nancy Pelosi responded, that's easy. My favorite ward is the ward.
The ward.
See what he did there? See that?
See, if you're not getting all these funnies, you need to go back and listen to yesterday's Pat Gray Unleashed.
Also, never trust a fat socialist. Tweets, please, for the love of all that is good and holy, on tomorrow's show, which would be, I guess, today, do the Florida guy as Gadon the American. I'm literally begging you.
I don't know. I think they are the same person, right?
Maybe. Yeah, it's close. I don't know if Gadon was quite as flamboyant. It's possible. Pig. But you know what that's from, by the way? It's possible.
Princess Bride.
Yeah, good job.
Thank you.
Nice.
Of course it is.
All right, triple.
Played the odds there. BYU football. Guess. Was it from a BYU football game?
It's either from Princess Bride, a BYU football game, or Groundhog Day.
Yeah.
Or depending on the season, it could be from It's a Wonderful Life or Scrooge. One of those.
Right.
Okay.
But there's only a few. There's only a few choices to pick from. All right. I mean, we're going to be fine. We survived Obama, right? Am I right? Who's with me?
I'm with you.
Okay.
I'm with you.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
Plus, they have not yet. They have not declared it yet.
That's right. It's not over
By the way,
yet.
there's still Fox still has Biden at 264.
Boy, they're going to be in a tough spot when one of these states goes official and says, "These are our final tally here in Pennsylvania, Georgia, whatever." Fox News is going to be in that position where, like, oh crap, look at the math now. Sorry, y'all.
Yeah, they won't care.
They don't care. Yep.
They don't care. I don't know what the deal is at Fox, if they're just pissed at him because he was kind of disparaging them. And he went on election day morning, and nailed them for their coverage and their polls.
Right. But the election board, I mean, they kowtowed to the tech mob bosses from the beginning, right? I mean, they were part of the 7 that were supposed to be the ones that we were supposed to watch, and those were the ones that were accountable, and they were on that list. So they already kowtowed to them.
I mean, you got the New York Times laid out a very thorough article yesterday. I posted it on Twitter, but the New York Times explained why they're not calling Arizona. I mean, Fox News can call Arizona, but way too early, where the votes are outstanding. They're just not comfortable doing it. So
they have now. Have they now called Arizona? No, they still haven't. Have they?
No,
they still haven't. It's still 253 on CNN.
About CNN? Oh, CNN hasn't. No.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, man.
And Fox still sticking to Arizona was called election night.
Yeah,
amazing.
Yeah,
that's amazing.
And the justification for why they called it makes no sense. So anyway, and
there were 1 million votes outstanding. Over 1 million, and they called it.
Yeah.
What? All right. Whatever.
Well, John King was busy at CNN.
Oh, yeah.
John King was busy at CNN. We found that out during the election coverage the other night.
Yeah.
If you watch him preparing to do his story with Wolf from election night.
Whoa.
Somebody left the porn hub. Somebody.
No!
Somebody left the
way.
Pornhub. Now, if he hadn't looked at the camera.
Play that again, y'all.
If he
Oh
had
my
not-
gosh.
He was pretty smooth about it.
Oh my.
Yeah.
But he looked around after.
Look at that. Look at
Oh.
Oh.
no.
Yeah, don't
So-
look around, right, Jeffy?
Oh, never look around. He was pretty smooth about it. If he would have just looked back down to the card, he would have been good. But just that glance around, that guilty glance.
Well, he
man,
had to see
you
if it
are
was in the
awesome.
monitor. He wanted to see if it was on
Now,
air.
look, isn't it a big surprise? 80 billion views on Pornhub. It's not me.
Yeah,
right.
but-
okay.
Is that a real number? Or are you making that up?
Yes. No, it's. I mean, I don't know what their numbers are always ginormous. Right? I mean,
Well, when you look at
somebody's watching.
when the website rankings come out,
yes.
they're always
Pornhub's
top 10.
always in the top
Porn
10,
is
yes.
has 2 or 3 different sites that are in the top 10.
Yeah.
I don't know what they are,
And
but I know they're
Pornhub's
there.
always the strongest.
But you're watching it at work on election night.
You've been there. You've been there all day. What are you
It's
supposed to do?
election night, and you're going to have your computer's
Oops.
going to be up on the screen.
Oops.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
I mean, it might have been an ad.
Look
You
at
never
that.
know.
Okay, so the top 11 most trafficked websites.
Wow.
Is that a word? 8, let's see. I say 3 of the top 11 are adult sites.
3 of the top 11.
Because you go Google,
Okay.
YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram.
Sure.
I don't
Yeah.
know what Baidu is, some computer. Wikipedia. Then we get down to 8. And then the fun begins.
I'll
So-
tell you something
Yeah.
about Wikipedia. That's turned out to be a pretty good website. I think
They really police
Wikipedia
themselves well.
is really good now. It used to be that
It was questionable.
it was questionable.
Yeah.
I don't think it's that questionable
No,
anymore.
nobody questions it too much
No,
anymore.
because they track you if you log in and make changes. They
Yeah.
show your IP address.
So I use that so much that I feel guilty not to donate when they do their yearly thing.
Do you?
I've donated several
Do
times
you?
to them. Yeah.
Oh, really?
I do. Yeah.
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 Because
Yeah, it's a good website, and I use it. So why wouldn't I?
I feel guilty too. No.
Yeah, I could tell you do.
No.
Do you donate to any other websites, Jeffy?
I wouldn't. I don't know if I call it a donation.
What
John
just popped
King,
up on my
is that
screen?
you?
888-900-3393. All right, let me tell you about My Patriot Supply. We survived Obama, so you can go with that, or you could maybe get a little more prepared than that, which I highly recommend. Yes, we did survive Obama, but I prepared for sure during that time. Prepared before that time, but I had to redo everything because, as I've said a million times, bull weevils.
Oh,
You're not a fan.
Not a fan.
You're not a fan of
I am
bull
not a
weevils,
fan.
yeah.
No, nor do we any longer keep our food in a garage in Texas because
Yeah, that's probably not a good idea.
that's not a good idea. So we have a storage room now, and it fits in the back wall of it, and we've got a pretty good supply, and you can get started if you haven't yet with a 4-week supply from My Patriot Supply. Now, who knows what's coming, but we all know there's going to be some unrest. There is already some unrest. There's already the COVID-19 situation that where you go to the store and you find that a lot of the goods that you count on being there aren't there. Now, don't let that happen to you at your home with food. You got to have food. So be prepared. Right now, you can get a 4-week supply of their nutritious meals. Supplies about 2,000 calories a day. It'll be shipped fast and discreetly to your door. Great place to start. 4-week supply. That's exactly what you need when food starts to disappear again from grocery stores for whatever reason. Go to mypatriotsupply.com and get ready right now. That's mypatriotsupply.com.
This is Pat Gray Unleashed.
So I guess James O'Keefe has yet another video out
Surprise!
that's going to be ignored completely by virtually everyone except conservative media. This time he's in Nevada. It's a Nevada mailman.
Yeah.
And here he is.
A postal worker in Nevada offered our undercover journalist a handful of ballots that
Nevada.
was sent to the wrong address. This is another example of USPS voter fraud.
Undercover with a...
It's talking about getting a handful of
Veritas have
ballots.
posted a story in the last couple of hours that alleges some cases of voter fraud in Michigan. Have a look and make up your own mind.
So 8 p.m. Election Day, November 3rd, the Court of Appeals ruled ballots have to be received by that time. And what were you told?
To separate them today so they can mark them with yesterday's date.
Some of us got some extra ballots and stuff. How many of those you getting lately? People with extra ballots are undeliverable or whatever.
It's been quite a few.
Quite a few?
You know, people are sending based off their old address. So, yeah, it's been quite a few.
Well, if it wasn't me, though, hypothetically, though,
Been quite a few.
it could be done.
I can't say nothing because I don't know. I'm just a delivery.
All right. But there's a lot of them out there like that, though, right?
Yeah, there are.
Yeah.
Where's the most of them at then? If we were hypothetically...
A handful?
Yeah, where can I find a handful of them?
I don't know, man. Hey, I'm almost finished with the boxes today.
All right, brother.
Hey, not a problem, man. I'm gonna see if I can get you some like a little nice little handful. What's your unit number?
You gonna get a handful?
What's your unit number?
322. You gonna get a handful?
See if I can get you some.
I don't know, maybe. If it's in there, I ain't do it.
And you'll put some in there for me.
All right, man.
All right,
Let's see
brother.
what I can do.
If it's in there, I didn't do it.
You've used that line before, right?
Yes.
Like every day, pretty much. Well, good. Okay. Yeah, we survived Obama, though. Don't forget that.
I mean, so he's
I don't know.
Extra ballots.
Yeah, that's not as damning as some of these things, but how much of this stuff is going on?
Right.
Right. It adds up, man.
It sure does. It sure does.
And the longer that people, like in Pennsylvania, where they were turned away after the court order, the longer that stuff gets dragged out, where you don't have an observer closer than 50 feet, then they have more time to.
I mean, 6 feet is even tough to observe.
Yeah,
right. I mean,
you should be standing at the right over their shoulder,
and they use
watching
the COVID as an excuse for that.
So you want people to die from COVID, apparently? All right then.
Well, if they're cheating. No, I still don't want them to die from COVID.
I mean, the good thing about dying from COVID, at least your vote will still get in.
You know, it's treason. If you're cheating in the vote, that's treason. Because
no matter who you are.
No matter who. Yeah, no matter which side you're on. You can't be cheating on the vote. That is key to our democracy. As everybody continues to say.
They sure do. They sure do.
But this actually is the democratic part of our republic, right? Here we are voting, and if you're subverting the vote, well, you've screwed everything up. So it shouldn't happen.
No.
and it's just so bizarre that these officials in Pennsylvania don't seem to care what it looks like. They don't care if people know about it. They don't care if it's legal. They just keep doing it.
Nope,
rather than just, of course, we want transparency. Come on in. Huh. Wouldn't that be the way to handle it?
Yes, it would.
We want to be as transparent as possible. Come on in. Stand anywhere. Just, respect their space because of COVID. And wear a mask. Okay. Reasonable, right? What they're doing now is unreasonable. And there's only one reason for it. You got something to hide.
Yeah, and there's videos like this all over social media.
There isn't another conclusion to that.
No other conclusion. There's no other reason not to let these observers come in. It's bizarre. Unless you're just pissed off that somebody dare watch you. Well, get over it, okay? Get over it. Right. That's the process. Sorry.
You
deal
that
with it.
Going in.
Or I'll tell you what, get out. And we'll get somebody else in here who understands the process and knows how important it is to have some transparency. How about that?
Democracy.
Yes, exactly. I keep looking over at they're supposed to have a bunch of new numbers coming out soon.
They've been working all night. Man.
Working all night.
I mean, day and night.
And we've been promised new numbers in Nevada and Georgia later on this morning. North Carolina, I think Trump has won North Carolina.
Yeah, the only reason don't forget, is they're waiting for ballots postmarked by Election Day are accepted until November 12th.
In North Carolina?
Yeah, and it's not going to be anything like what O'Keefe uncovered in Michigan, where they went back and
changed
the date.
Sure. No.
So none of that's going to happen.
No.
So obviously North Carolina's in the bag.
North Carolina's in the bag. Trump's going to. They might actually give him North Carolina. Let him have North Carolina.
Right.
Yeah.
We got Pennsylvania covered. We've got Georgia covered. We've got Nevada covered. Don't worry about it. Let him have North Carolina.
Just reroute the trucks to Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Give him North Carolina.
Well, Pennsylvania is critical, obviously, because if the 20 electorals go to Biden, he wins.
It's over.
It is over. Yeah. So
we survived Obama.
Although, just keep telling yourself that's what I'm doing. Just keep saying it over and over and over again.
It's got to be the mantra. Got to be.
Now the only other hope is Trump's got his team out there fighting all of this, but I don't expect that to really work.
It doesn't. No, I want it to.
Yeah, I do too.
And I want them to find all the discrepancies, and I want them to prove it. Mm-hmm. But I want that to happen before 2023.
Yeah, that'd be good. That'd be good.
I have a feeling that that's in 2023 we'll say, oh look, man, you people were stole the election.
Jonathan Turley was on Fox this morning talking about how when these lawyers find evidence, you got to find it fast. It's got to happen right now. He said because, for instance, Florida in 2000, he said Jonathan Turley's not a left-wing guy. I mean, he is liberal, but he's really reasonable and he's a smart guy. And I think when it comes to the law and things, he's pretty non-biased. He said that there was evidence that Gore actually won Florida, but that wasn't discovered until like 2001 or 2002 or something.
Right. But
by then
again,
it's too late.
Right.
It's too late.
We're way past that.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So it doesn't matter at this point.
And who believes it?
Nobody.
Nobody, right? You say,
Nobody.
You say, oh, whatever.
Yeah. So if you find out next year that Joe Biden cheated to win this thing, nobody's going to care.
No.
He's already president. That's old news. Don't worry about it.
Well, he's already president and then in the nursing home eating pudding.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, right.
We're already two presidents down the road.
We're dealing with Kamala Harris.
Yeah.
By the way, Arizona, 10 a.m. Eastern. We should have some more numbers.
Okay.
And about a noon Eastern. Pennsylvania later today at some point. North Carolina, as we said, November 12th. Georgia, there's really no timetable right now. And Alaska, I don't even know if it even exists anymore. Is Alaska a state?
Where he's
I
only
thought
up.
they called that.
He's only up by 30 percentage points.
Yeah, I thought Alaska was a done deal.
30.
There's like 10 people.
Yeah. And what are they waiting on? What are you waiting on in Alaska?
Let's see.
We didn't get the mail-in ballot from the national park. Are you kidding me?
They give it a week to come in by dog sled. I don't. Seriously, I think that's what. They give it a week.
Well, like we talked about yesterday, Nome. You can't discount the incredible progressive Nome vote that comes in.
And, Barrow, Alaska, has really been purple lately, so you have no idea which way that's going to swing.
No
and it's
idea.
so far up there.
Then if you go up to North Pole, I mean, those people are pissed right now at Donald Trump. So who knows?
So there's that.
There is that. All right, who's our moron trivia matchup today? It's Miami and
Arizona.
Mm-hmm.
Are they playing in Miami or
Arizona?
Arizona. Yeah. All right, let's keep in mind for the people that are on the phones today that Arizona is a big state. So you needn't confine your search to Phoenix.
Mm-hmm.
You could call, Scottsdale.
Mm-hmm.
You could call
Flagstaff. Yeah, they're friendly.
That's also
up
in
there.
Arizona.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yeah, so it's a big area. So is Miami.
Really big
Miami
area.
stretches
Oh my gosh.
almost all the way through Florida. It's a
feel free
big
to
city.
Call Cuba if you'd like, actually.
All right, 888-900-3393. Also at Pat Unleashed on Twitter. I think in addition to more on trivia, we'll have some other fun today.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I kind of like that. Yeah.
We got this Babylon Bee story that we got to get to. I'm choking to death. We need to get to that.
It's kind of the way Georgia
COVID-19
choked away their lead for Trump.
Yeah, well, he was only up by like 1.5 million votes.
That's it, though.
That's it.
Yeah.
Don't worry about that.
Yeah, you can't.
Like, what was it? It was Wednesday morning. Trump was literally up 300,000 people in Wisconsin, and by the afternoon, it was gone, and he lost.
And we survived
Obama.
It's
over.
I mean, we survived Obama.
Well, that's the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is. It's true. 888-900-3393. Also at Pat Unleashed on Twitter. DM tweets, hey, at least with the Biden presidency, Republicans will become fiscal conservatives and anti-executive order again.
Will they?
I hope they do. I hope that's true. It'd be something at least.
Can Trump just sign an executive order and say, make him president for the next 4 years?
Sure, he could.
Does that work?
It won't mean anything, but he could do that. Gary Dorochek? Who's collecting those supposedly dead people's Social Security checks? I don't know.
That's interesting.
Is there a number of people who can call and ask about it? Ivan?
That's interesting.
Up Your Game tweets, you have to do a new T-shirt. We survived Obama.
Oh, yeah. Maybe put it in the Blaze store or something.
Right.
It's a good idea. Well, I know the merch team listens to this show religiously, so they probably already just wrote that down.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Don't question it. Don't even question it.
All right. Sorry.
All right. 888-900-3393. A few more videos that kind of make you wonder, what exactly is going on with this count? I mean, I don't know that we have proof positive, but there are some anecdotal things and there's some evidence of wrongdoing among vote counters and what's been going on here.
And it does appear that it's adding up.
It
does. They're just more on top of more on top of more. It makes it seem like there's something actually
going on that is nefarious with the vote. I mean, this is America. This shouldn't be happening. We shouldn't have to question whether or not this is legitimate. I don't want to. No matter who wins, I don't want to have to question, did that really happen or did they cheat? That should not
half of the country
happen.
Is, first of all, half the country's upset with the results if Trump loses. And what percentage of that group is going to question the legitimacy of this vote?
Probably a big percentage.
And
especially with the president questioning.
Yeah, well, when you have that belief about your government in the process, that doesn't bode well.
No, it doesn't.
But we did survive Obama, so we have that.
Exactly. We have this Michigan poll watcher. So a poll watcher, we already saw some people in Pennsylvania be turned away from watching at the polls as they were ordered to do with a court order in their hand. Still weren't allowed to go in. Now in Michigan, we've got this.
Which one? The lady or the guy?
The woman.
Well, here's the guy.
Or the guy.
Here's the guy. I'm a registered Democrat in the city of Philadelphia.
Today,
I'm
Philadelphia.
at the Philadelphia Convention Center, and I am overseeing the ballot counters. I will let you know the corruption that is going on here. They will not allow us within 30 to 100 feet to supervise the ballots being counted. This is a coup against the President of the United States of America, and I want to call out the Mayor of Philadelphia, James Kenney, the Attorney General, Josh Shapiro, who tweeted that there's no way Donald Trump can win President of the United States of America, and also District Attorney of Philadelphia, Larry Krasner. I can't believe what I'm seeing right before my eyes. This has nothing to do with Joe Biden or Donald Trump. This has to do with our democracy, and I will tell you, there is corruption at the highest level in the city of Philadelphia.
That's a registered Democrat telling us that report. That's from Philadelphia. Sorry.
That guy's a Democrat?
Yeah, he just said, I'm a registered Democrat. He gave his name. Yeah.
He lost guts. He's in Philadelphia with a Dolphins hat on.
Yeah.
That takes some guts.
He's more on trivia fan. He knew what was happening on today's show. So he was talking about how the officials said, hey, he can't become president of the United States. And what was the Pennsylvania Attorney General said? She tweeted out 3 years ago, the word Trump should never follow the word president. And that tweet still lives on her timeline.
Oh, yeah.
And she's in charge of giving us the official count in Pennsylvania. Oh, okay. Well, this sounds wonderful.
Then we got this woman.
Yeah, she's telling a story about Michigan.
Michigan.
Listen to this story.
So I'm in downtown Detroit at the TCF Center, which is in the heart of Detroit, in the heart of the D. And I had a couple of people reach out to me and say, could you do another Facebook Live and explain where you're at and why you're here? You can see behind me, that giant room behind me is where they are contesting ballots. So something that's very interesting that happened here in Detroit is, I just talked to a guy that's been here all night. They were ready to shut down the precinct. They had counted all the ballots. Everything was good. Everything went smoothly. And then it was at about 4 a.m. that 3 vehicles arrived. A van, a Chrysler 300, and a Ferrari with 130,000 plus ballots. He said he was astonished as they started counting the ballots. He was astonished that every single ballot, like literally 100% of that 130,000 ballots were all Biden ballots that hadn't been delivered to the precinct before the cutoff time for this precinct. Obviously, there's that's just a big irregularity. Something that points to large-scale voter fraud.
How do you figure?
Literally, it's being contested by the President of the United States in a lawsuit right now for the state of Michigan. We literally have people that watched it happen. I talked to people that are here. They're like, what? 130,000 ballots that haven't been verified, that are just being taken in.
Came from a heavily Democrat district.
Sure, what do you want?
What?
Right?
What? Everybody in town loves Joe Biden. What's so unusual about that?
I did the math. I looked at Michigan's total. If you take away 130,000 votes from Biden, let's just assume, let's just say for this conversation, those are all fake ballots. Then it's Trump's within 17,000 in Michigan. If you just take that van load away.
Oh, wow.
So, but I mean, again, we survived Obama, so let's not get hung up on the details of this election.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Just a heavily Democrat district. A lot of people like Biden there.
Get caught in traffic, show up late.
You know what the deal is? They want to.
It's always 4 a.m., man.
It's always is.
It's always. You're right. You're so right.
They want to build back better. Don't you want to build back better?
Yes.
I want to build back better.
No, I don't.
Every day at 4 a.m., I think to myself,
let's build back better. Let's bring them 130,000 votes that are all for Joe Biden to build back better.
Seriously. Are those all for Biden? Oh, no.
Huh.
Why? Oh, God, no.
From their perspective on the far left, this is just for our own good. Since we can't make the right decisions for ourselves, then we're going to impose this decision
the
upon
left,
you.
they don't care about that. They don't care about how it happens.
Yep.
Perfectly fine with them. Perfectly fine.
Yeah.
They're godless animals. They don't care. And Joe, frankly, told us last week.
Yes, he did.
What we were in for.
Yes, he did.
When he said this.
What now?
Secondly, we're in a situation where we have put together, and you guys did it for our the President Obama's administration before this.
It's been going on
we
for a long time.
We have put together, I think, the most
extensive
and inclusive voter fraud organization in the history of American politics.
Amen.
No, I believe that. I believe it.
Amen.
And it's in full swing right now.
Right there.
Your Honor?
He put together the most inclusive, extensive voter fraud organization in the history of America.
Exhibit A, Your Honor, right here. Roll the tape.
Joe Biden's own words. I didn't say it. He did. So
I mean, he can babble in the home all he wants with. I told him. I told him I was
going to, and I did. So sue me. Well, the president is. So
yeah, how soon? No joke. How soon till Joe Biden's in a wheelchair at the end of a hallway, mumbling to the other patients? I was the president of the United States for 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
I was the man.
Mm-hmm.
This is. I mean, we've said for over a year the man is a vessel for the radical left.
Yeah, for sure.
Ta-da!
Yep. Yeah, he's going to be really hard to manipulate, isn't he? He can't even remember his own grandchildren. That's going to be tough to manipulate that guy.
Here, hold the pen, Joe.
I give you Edith Wilson in 1920. From about 1920 to 1922, Edith Wilson ran this country.
And you could definitely see Joy doing that.
Oh, Jill? Yeah.
Or Jill. Yeah, Jill.
Yeah, Jill. Oh, my. She'd try. But I think she'd have a fight with Kamala. I think it's Kamala who wants the control here. But I really believe Jill thinks she's going to be in control.
I think she does too.
But she's not. She's not going to be.
I think she does too.
Let me tell you about Omega XL. Inflammation causes pain, and pain can really start to get you down after a while. If you've tried a whole bunch of things, the NSAIDs, the over-the-counter non-steroidal medication that you can take, or the topical rubs, which don't do a single thing and never have for me. They've never helped me one iota. Well, Omega XL is something that will help because it's got an off switch for the inflammation. It's backed by 35 years of clinical research. It attacks inflammation, turns it off, and then that relieves the pain. Give it a try. Give it 3 weeks to build up in your system. And as it did for me, it just shut off the inflammation, and thus the pain went away. So to get you started, when you order 1 bottle of Omega XL, you'll get a second bottle for free. Visit OmegaXL.com/Pat, OmegaXL.com/Pat. Buy one, get one free, or call 800-844-4888.
Pat Gray Unleashed.
Pollster Frank Luntz. He used to be more prominent, seems like, than he is. I haven't seen him that
he's pretty
much
strong. He's lost
lately.
a bunch of weight. He looks great.
Yeah, that's right. He has. Yeah, he has. Anyway, he's saying that Donald Trump was actually right on the polling. The polling was incredibly wrong. He says there are people calling for investigations of the pollsters who had Joe Biden winning by 10 points or 12 points.
Duh.
Right. The biggest one of all, the Washington Post poll just a few days ago had Joe Biden winning by 17 points. 17? Come on. That's not a mistake. That's not an error. He says that's polling malpractice. Yeah, can you do anything about them doing their job really poorly? I mean, are they doing it on purpose to suppress the vote? Maybe.
If you can prove it.
Yeah, but how do you prove that? I don't know. But I wouldn't put that past them. I don't put anything past anybody anymore. That's the sad part of it.
Project Veritas, how do you prove it? I'm just asking a question is all.
And do you prove it if nobody's watching? If you prove it in a forest where a tree falls on you, did it make any sound? Wait. Did I get that right? Was that a good analogy or not?
No, that's how that works.
It's just that nobody pays attention
I know.
to the Project Veritas stuff. I mean,
and he's done some great work.
They've uncovered all kinds of things. The selling of baby parts that he did with Planned Parenthood.
Right.
My gosh, that went absolutely nowhere. I mean, investigation after investigation that's gone absolutely nowhere. And here's another one. All this election fraud. Nobody's, whatever. They don't care. They just don't care. Now, MSNBC took some time to try to explain away some of these charges of voter fraud. And, man, did they do a good job of it. Listen to
Let's
this.
talk about the state of Wisconsin. There was a discrepancy between the number of people who were registered to vote compared to the number that actually voted. What was that about?
Yeah, tell us.
Yeah, it was that was not real. I mean, that's the only way to put it.
Not real.
Those are not updated numbers, and we're going to see stuff like that. There is another thing going around that some people who were born in 1900 were voting. That's because there was a push to move things to a digital file from a real file, from a real life piece of paper, and that was the technical error that came with that. So they're going to find these like little niche things, but it's a lot of these things are just technical things that are very easy to explain.
And you
NBC Tech reporter Ben Collins. Ben, I appreciate you helping.
Wow, Ben, that was powerful segment, right? Nice job, Ben Collins. All right, I heard that's not real and a technical error. And they're easy to explain, and you didn't. Ben?
Good job.
Yeah, that was really good. Really good. So they were going from an actual file to a digital file, and that was the technical error.
And the other thing wasn't real. So we're
the
done.
other thing wasn't real.
Back to you.
So it's easy to explain.
Easy to explain? I mean, what the
So, okay, people in...
shut up.
People in 1900 voted? No, it's just not, people. There were more registered. There were more people who voted than were registered. No, not really. No, that didn't happen.
Real.
That wasn't real.
What's your next question? We've covered that one thoroughly. What's the next one? What was the 1900 thing?
That was a glitch.
Technical error.
That was a glitch of some kind.
Is my hit? Are we done now? Because I just answered all your questions.
How are dead people voting? It didn't happen. They just didn't.
No, it's from paper. They had paper, and then they went to a computer, and
yeah, and now it's digital, and so there was a glitch.
I think we're done here.
Oh wow!
Okay.
Thank you, Ben Collins, for that insightful information. Debunking the claims.
Sorry, we even suspected anything wrong. That we were obviously
Why
foolish.
did Ben Collins even wake up for that live shot?
I don't know.
What in
that
the
was really
world?
bad. All right.
So good. And yet,
so bad. So very, very bad.
You got your Christmas lights out, huh?
My Christmas lights?
You got them decorated now? Because we're looking for some good vibes, right? We survived Obama, and we're going to put Christmas lights out today, right? Right, boys?
Yeah, that's right. No.
My wife is.
Yeah? Well, your wife's had your house decorated since October.
No, she hasn't, actually. She's been bummed, but when she gets back, I kicked her out again for another week or so.
You kicked her out?
I told her to get out.
Yeah. Did you?
A week or so.
Did you? Uh-huh.
Okay,
when I let her back in.
If it's her idea to leave, you can't say you kicked her out.
I just did. When she comes back at the end of the week, she already said Christmas stuff's going up.
Really? She already said. So she's put her foot down already. Mm-hmm. Okay.
I'm allowing it to happen.
So you're going to let her back in?
Sure.
You just wanted her to be gone for a week.
Sure.
And it just happened to coincide with the trip she was going to take anyway. Right?
Yeah, she's down out of it.
Okay. So you said get out when she was leaving anyway. And then
she might not have even heard me say get out. But
I
I
bet
said
she
it.
didn't. I bet she didn't.
It's possible she didn't hear me.
You should speak louder then.
You really know how to
Thank you. Thank you.
Wield your power in your house.
Thank
You really do. It's impressive.
Throw your weight around.
It's impressive. And there's a lot
to throw around.
There.
All right.
All right, more on trivia. Coming up next.
Pat Gray Unleashed on the Blaze Radio Network.
Upon the frozen tundra of the human mind.
Which country borders the United States to the north?
How about Mexico?
Wow, that's a great answer.
It's not exactly north, though.
Oh, man.
Two teams of infinitesimal intellect will collide in a cloud of glory.
The Ten Commandments were carried down the mountain by whom?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Oh.
His name was Blaine.
Mental gladiators, capable of taking a minor incline and turning it into an unscalable summit.
America claimed its independence from which country?
Nobody knows this.
Don't know. Yeah.
Adult versus dimwit.
What territory did the United States purchase from France in the early 1800s?
New England?
Dunce versus dolt.
What is socialism?
Somebody that talks to the public?
Somebody that talks to the public.
There you go. What? No?
Moron versus moron.
What does USA stand for?
Pass.
Pass?
Oh, you pass, yeah.
It's the upstairs attic.
You're going to pass on what does USA stand for?
In an epic battle of nitwits.
If a show airs at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, what time is it in the Pacific Zone?
No, not about football.
This is not about football.
I don't know. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all.
Okay.
Oh,
Well, yeah, because she doesn't know football. How many times does she have to tell you,
should have changed
stupid?
the question.
This is Moron Trivia.
Good morning, American. It's Friday.
Yeah!
Yay!
Yeah! More on trivia time.
Think about it.
Very excited today. Our very exciting game is the Miami Dolphins versus the Arizona Cardinals.
Yes, baby.
And here's the commissioner of More on Trivia, Jeff Fisher, to tell us about it.
We're going to predict the outcome of this game, and we do that by calling stores in the local areas. And we started years ago with convenience stores, and we've added on to that. But today's game, Miami against Arizona, as Pat said, and we call stores in those local areas. We ask those people in those stores working there 4 questions each quarter. The team that answers the most questions correct wins the game. And, there's a greater Miami area today and the greater Arizona area today.
Well, obviously, Arizona includes Arizona. The entire state.
Hello, obviously.
Entire state.
Obviously. And Miami, I mean, that's Florida.
Yes. Right. Basically.
Except for Tampa.
So, Arizona's a home team.
Yes.
We'll try to get somebody in Arizona first of all and ask them the series of questions. Some things going on in the NFL right now. The Las Vegas Raiders just got fined $500,000.
For what?
And stripped of a 6th-round draft choice.
What?
For violating coronavirus protocols.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, John Gruden is also being fined $150,000. They were treated as repeat offenders by the league. Gruden and players previously were fined for other protocol violations. Yeah, it's embarrassing.
Yeah, they were pissed at Gruden for some of the games. But now they've started to where they're looking at footage from practice, and they've got a backlog of all the footage from the teams that I don't know who's reviewing it all, but they're definitely doing it.
There was actually a charity event the Raiders attended, and I know Darren Waller got fined for appearing without a mask at that.
How crazy is that?
That is insane.
Darren Waller was fined, but also Derek Carr, the quarterback, and Jason Witten, who's now with the Raiders, fined $15,000 each in October after they were seen without masks at a fundraiser.
Those bastards.
Right? At a fundraiser without a mask.
Right. Never mind. How about thank you for representing the NFL when our PR situation isn't at tip-top shape.
Right.
Oh, by the way, we're fining you for not wearing a mask. Shut up.
Okay, I'm not going to your stupid fundraiser anymore. How do you like that? How do you like that? If it's going to cost me $15,000, forget it. I'm not doing it.
Well, most of these
it's
guys,
unbelievable.
Most of these guys have their own charities anyway, so they pretty much have to, right? I mean, that's their deal.
What has happened to the NFL? I mean, back in the day,
thank you.
On the frozen tundra of Lambeau Field, the Warriors prepared for battle in the second half of the Pigskin War. Bronco Nagurski, whose left eye had been gouged out, his right arm torn from its socket, and whose spleen had been ripped from his body, pulled his COVID mask down below his nose and was eliminated from the game immediately. The remaining players were so horrified by Nagurski's actions, they fell on the tundra and began to weep.
Oh, no.
With both the Bears and the Green Bay Packers breaking down and sobbing like 3-year-old girls, the entire encounter was called off.
Oh.
Now relieved, the two teams left the field and drove immediately to quarantine internment camps, where they would remain for the rest of the season.
Oh, that was the Pigskin War.
Yeah. That's the NFL today. All right, who do we have? Ashley in Arizona.
Ashley.
Hey, Ashley.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm doing incredibly well, getting better every day.
Oh, that's great to hear. That's great. That's the exact opposite of how we're doing, but great. Good. Okay. Well, listen, we're going to ask you 4 questions, if that's okay.
Sounds good to me.
All right. Question number 1. By the way, you can't ask for help. And if you don't know the answer, just take a guess, okay?
Okay.
All right. Question number 1. What is the capital of China?
Bangkok.
Bangkok, China. That's a really good answer.
That is a good answer.
It's pretty logical. It's not right, but it's a good answer. Yeah. It's Pocatello, actually. Pocatello, China is the capital of it. Yeah.
Okay.
Just east of Bangkok.
Yeah. Question number 2. What is Obamacare?
I have no idea.
Yeah,
no?
Nobody knows.
It's a healthcare plan.
It's a healthcare
plan. Yeah.
I mean, right?
Yeah, yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
And it's the healthcare plan, if I might say, that finally lifted us above Zimbabwe for
Thank
healthcare.
you.
Yeah, finally, where we finally had better
Thank you.
healthcare than Zimbabwe.
It only took that.
Finally.
Not Pocatello, though.
No.
Nice.
All right, question number 3. What is an herbivore?
An animal that only eats plants.
Wow.
Nice.
Well, nicely done.
Nice.
Okay, and question number 4. Sitcom is short for what exactly?
Situational comedy.
Boom.
Holy mackerel.
Ashley, you're in Arizona.
Yes.
Did you vote for the election that happened?
I'm not registered, guy.
You're not registered?
No, you probably still voted.
Thank you.
Don't tell anyone, but I'm a felon and I can't vote.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. Hey,
You're
Ashley.
a felon. What'd you do?
Ashley, welcome.
I did a whole lot of things I shouldn't have done, I'll tell you that.
A lot of things, really?
We got some time.
Yeah.
Name one. Name one thing that you did that you got incarcerated for.
Number 1, I broke the law.
Yeah. Do you wish you were living in Oregon right now?
Guy. I plead the fifth.
Okay.
Yeah, do you wish you were living in Oregon right now?
Yeah, where
I
they just
don't know any idea what Oregon's like, but
well,
I
they
know,
just
but-
decriminalized everything.
Yeah, they did.
There's not a single thing that
decriminalized
breaks the
all
law.
drugs.
Not
All
a thing.
drugs.
wowee.
Yeah,
I
there's-
know.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm happy with the mistakes that I made because I wouldn't be where I'm at without them.
Okay.
Right. Thank you.
that's
You're 100% right, Ashley. 100%.
Simple way to look at that.
100%.
What radio station is this?
This is the Big Frog, 109.9, the only station beyond the bandwidth of your FM radio dial. You listen every day? Do you listen every day?
I don't. I've never heard of
Oh
it.
my gosh, that's
wow.
unbelievable, Ashley.
Most felons have.
Unbelievable.
Talk about a slap in the face, huh?
Right? Yeah, that really hurt.
Yeah.
But oh well.
Yeah, normally they just leave the radio on our station at the jail.
We've got a
surprised you didn't hear it.
90 share of felons.
Yeah.
Almost everybody in prison listens to us, so I'm surprised you haven't heard of
Nice.
us. Yeah,
Well, I mean, I haven't been to prison, so there's that.
Oh, okay.
I see. Yeah, she's just
Jail?
a felon.
Just jail.
Just jail.
Oh, you're.
okay.
You got work to do.
Stuff.
You got work to do.
Yeah, that's
Ashley.
small time.
Oh, county lockup is not
Tell me
fun.
what time you've served.
Oh, I've served a day. I've
Nice.
served a whole day in
good.
prison.
Nice.
Yeah.
In prison?
Well, in jail. It was
Then he
county
escaped.
jail.
Then he broke out.
All right, Ashley, you've been a delight. You really have. And because we don't care that you're a felon, we're going to send you the home version of our game psychically, and I just did.
Huh.
All right?
Wow.
All right. Yeah.
Nice.
Right?
Look at that.
Talk to you later. Well, probably not.
Probably not.
Right.
It's probably our
right.
last conversation.
Two
but-
things earned a wowee from Ashley on that call. The fact she just got the game delivered to her psychically, and the fact that there's nothing illegal in Oregon now. It sounded
I
like she
know.
was about to pack her bags.
For a minute there, yeah.
And then she realized she was just happy where she's at.
Wowee.
Okay, so there you go. We are at 3-zip already.
I'm a fan. It makes you think that Ashley tells a lot more people than just us that she's a felon.
Well, yes. When she had
It makes
just
you think that.
spoken to us for about a minute and a half and told us she
Don't
was a
tell
felon.
Don't tell anybody. Don't tell anybody.
But, all right. You got Erica in Florida. Hey, Erica.
Yes.
Hi. We're going to ask you 4 questions, if that's okay.
Sure, go ahead.
All right.
Yeah.
You can't ask anybody around you for help, and if you don't know the answer, just take a guess, okay?
All right.
All right. Question number 1. What is the capital of China?
No idea.
No idea.
Nobody knows that.
Oh, okay.
It's all
Bangkok. Bangkok, China. So
Wait.
don't think that through too much, okay?
All right, good.
Question number 2. What is Obamacare?
Health insurance.
Health insurance. Congratulations. Question number 3. What is an herbivore?
No idea.
No idea.
Nobody knows that.
It's a member of the Vore family that only eats herbs.
The Vore family?
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
the
Vore
Vore family.
All right, well, learn something new every day.
Yeah.
They've made a fortune with herbs, man.
Question number 4. Sitcom is shorthand for what exactly?
TV shows?
What
be
kind of
more
TV shows?
specific?
Yeah. I mean, sitcom is specifically short for...
I didn't hear you. I'm sorry.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Oh, well.
Sit down, commie.
Oh, okay.
Sit down, commie. That's what it is.
Is it really?
Yeah. So.
I didn't know that.
I can't believe you didn't know that,
Yeah.
Erica.
Huh.
So
I didn't
weird.
either, Erica.
All right. Well, Erica, you've been wonderful. You seriously have. Are you a Dolphins fan?
No.
No, me
Yeah, I
neither.
don't blame
Me
you.
neither. I don't even like him. Don't like him. Are you a football fan at all?
Yes.
Are you? Who do you
Yeah.
like?
Originally the Patriots, but now I'm following the Bucks.
Yeah, baby. Yeah,
Right?
Tom Brady.
You're a Brady fan, huh?
Yes.
Yeah, me
How about
too.
Gronk? Come on.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah,
We're
like
waiting for Edelman to come by now.
Yeah, baby. Give me a little Gronk. Let's
Right?
go.
Let's get him out of retirement. Let's bring him back. Have all three of those hunks on the same
Right.
team again.
He is.
Man, that'd be a
They're
dream.
both on the Bucks now.
Yeah,
I know.
That's true.
I
Well,
know.
except for Edelman.
Who's your
Well, that's
favorite
not-
of the two?
correct.
Like, who do you find more attractive between the two?
Tom.
Brady probably.
Yeah,
Brady,
Tom.
yeah, me too.
I
Me
call
too.
him Tom,
So,
but you can call
You-
him Brady
you call
if you
him
want.
Tom?
Yeah, you can call him Brady if you want. But.
All right, Erica, you've been a delight. Thanks for joining us today. Have a great
Thank you.
weekend. All
You
right,
too.
go Bucks. All right.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, she's. Well, what happens when Brady retires? I mean, she's gonna be like, well, who do I root for now?
Yeah, it's going to be over for her. Poor thing.
Yeah, sad. I love the fact that the Bucks are 6-2 and the Patriots are 2-5.
No doubt.
Love that.
No doubt. So does Tom Brady.
That serves Belichick right.
So
he
does
made
Tom Brady.
no effort to keep him. None. He didn't care. See ya, because he wanted to show that it was all him. Well, we've seen it a little differently, haven't we? How about that? All right, 888-900-3393. Where do we stand score-wise?
Right now, we're at the end of the first quarter. Arizona 3, Miami 1.
As we head into the second quarter, let me tell you about Keeps. If you want to keep your hair and you've noticed that it's starting to thin out, maybe you got some patches of baldness, there is something you can do to keep your hair. It used to be. You just had to deal with it. You're just going to go bald. That's not the case anymore. Go to keeps.com/Pat. While you're there, answer a few questions, snap some pictures of your hair, and then a licensed doctor looks over your information and recommends the right hair loss treatment for you. 90% of the time, they can stop the hair loss. And 68% of the time, they can restart hair growth.
Nice.
So it's great stuff. Go to keeps.com, KEEPS.com/Pat. We'll get you 50% off your first order of Keeps hair loss products. That's keeps.com/Pat. Great to have you with us. Thanks for being here. 888-900-3393. And at Pat Unleashed on Twitter. We are in the midst of more on Trivia today. Why?
Baby.
Because we need it. We need it. Today, perhaps more than ever.
Oh, no kidding.
Just something to get your mind off the nonsense and the fact that it looks really bad right now in the election.
It does look bad.
Really bad. Yeah,
the
president is not going to win this.
Let me ask you a question. When you're home, like, I have a person in my household that does nothing but watch news channels and is now like, I can't.
Yeah, we'll get to that in just a moment. But we have Jess in Arizona. Hey, Jess.
Hi.
Hi. We're going to ask you 4 questions, if that's okay.
Okay.
All right. You can't ask anybody for help. And if you don't know the answer, just take a guess, okay?
Okay.
Question number 1. Where would you find a timing belt?
In an engine?
In an engine? Yes. That's very true. What kind of tree is George Washington said to have cut down?
Oh, God. An apple tree?
A what? An apple?
That's close.
No, it was a giant sequoia.
Ah.
Which, I mean, they're everywhere in Virginia. Have you ever been to Virginia? The sequoias.
I have not been.
The Virginia sequoia is known.
Sometimes they sprout right in your living room, and then pretty soon they've busted through your roof. And
People in Virginia, it's dangerous.
Yeah, it's dangerous. It is. Don't ever go to Virginia. The giant sequoias could.
An invasive
kill you.
species,
Yeah,
if you will.
Very much so. All right, question number 3. What is the round yellow part of an egg called?
It's the yolk.
The yolk. Yes, it is. And question number 4. What is a pacifist?
Oh, God.
I know.
It's hard.
Darn.
No.
It's what you give a baby to comfort them when they're crying and stuff. You stick a pacifist in their mouth, and sometimes they'll calm right down.
Baby want a pacifist?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, well, you were fantastic. You've been an absolute delight.
Full of fire.
I don't know if anybody has ever
think
gotten
so.
2 right before.
No.
I don't think so.
No, they haven't.
Wow.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah. I mean, there were hard questions, right?
Mm-hmm.
A little bit.
Yeah, a little
and
bit.
you learned about the dangers of
Yes.
Virginia.
We may have just saved your life.
Yeah, thank you.
From the giant sequoias.
So
in
how about
Virginia.
a little "You're welcome" from you?
Yeah, how about that?
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Yeah.
You're welcome. We're happy to do it for you. All right. Thanks a lot. We'll talk to you later. Well, probably
right,
not.
have a good one.
You too. But yeah, probably won't talk to you.
Wait a minute. So how about a little "You're welcome" from you?
And then I got nothing. Then I got to thank you. I mean,
Yeah, you specifically asked
I
for
asked
a
for a
"You're
"You're
welcome," and
welcome.
you've got to thank you.
Right.
That's unacceptable.
Thank you.
Wow, I think she was being smart with you. What did they get? 2?
yes. That's
So
correct.
Cardinals are up 5-1 on the Dolphins,
that's
middle of the
correct.
second.
That's correct.
Okay.
That's exactly right. Now, what were you saying about the home?
Is that
your
nobody?
home people?
The news networks have got to be starting to struggle soon. Maybe not right now because people are still kind of interested.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like my father-in-law. I mean, he's glued to this stuff, and he's
Mm-hmm.
like, I can't watch it anymore. I can't. I can't.
Mm-hmm.
And so I mean, it's not even on.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, what's Fox going to do? What's CNN
I
gonna
know.
do? Here's the thing about CNN. They are addicted to Donald
They
Trump.
sure are.
MSNBC is addicted to Donald Trump.
Well, so is Fox.
Now, what are they going to do without him? What do you do without him now?
I
now that
know.
you don't have his tweets or his
Y'all hated him so
words,
much.
his press conferences to bash every single day, all day long. What are you going to do to replace those ratings? What are you going to do?
Because Joe Biden ain't
They're
Donald
going
Trump,
away.
my friends.
Right.
Not even close.
And Donald Trump is going to start a cable news operation to compete against all y'all. So they better watch out.
I know.
Things are about to change in their world.
Wait, that's a fact,
Big
man.
time. For Fox as well. And I say good. All right, we got Jim in Florida. Hey, Jim. Jim, you there?
I'm here.
Hey, Jim. All right, we're going to ask you 4 questions, if that's all right.
That's good.
Okay. You can't ask for anybody for help, and you can't if you don't know the answer, just take a guess. All right?
Got it.
All right. Question number 1: where would you find a timing belt?
In the front of the motor.
Wow.
All right.
Wow.
Nice. Okay. What kind of tree is George Washington said to have cut down?
A cherry tree.
Cherry tree is exactly right.
I mean, he knew that right off.
What is the round yellow part of an egg called?
A yolk.
Wow.
Somehow I
he's
thought
a
you were
little
going to get that.
pissed.
Yeah. I thought you were going to get it. And what is a pacifist?
Somebody that abstains from maybe being violent. They're going to be more kind and loving when it comes to action and adversity.
Yeah,
I mean, that was thorough. I'll give you that.
Very thorough.
Can you be more specific?
I don't think he could, no. Jim, are you a Rhodes Scholar? Is that what we're dealing with here? No? Okay.
I'm just a simple man doing simple things.
Wow, he's humble too.
Right.
And he's humble too.
Right.
You ever consider running for office, Jim?
No, I'm in my office now, though, if that helps.
Okay.
No, it doesn't really, but thanks.
All right. Well, Jim, you've been fantastic. We're going to send you the home version of our game psychically. And I just did.
That sounds exciting.
All right.
Yeah,
it is
you
exciting,
just
and I
got it,
think
didn't
you'll
you?
really enjoy it. All right, Jim, thanks a lot.
Uh-huh.
All right, thanks.
All right. Bye-bye.
Good stuff.
Wow.
Wow.
He tied it right on up.
Halftime, Mr.
Yes, he
Commissioner.
did. Halftime is 5-5, baby.
Wow.
Dolphins and the Cardinals. Miami pulled out a big second quarter.
Big time. Yeah. Wow.
You guys are doing great in there, getting some calls. It's a little bit different than last week.
Yes.
Did I jinx it? I jinxed
Hope
it.
not.
And we're going to
I hope
stall
not.
out.
I mean, seriously, we sat here for an hour.
I know.
Didn't get a single call last week.
I think, did we try to go to one at one point?
No. I don't think we even tried to go to one,
Yeah,
did we?
I don't remember.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't think we even had somebody on the line ever. So
I mean, quit your whining.
I'm not whining. I'm just
whining.
explaining. I'm just saying. That's all. That's all I'm saying. We're heading into the third quarter. It is halftime. Cardinals and Dolphins tied at 5 apiece. So that's where we'll pick up. So halftime, right at the halfway mark of the hour. That works out pretty well.
Oh my gosh,
Huh?
that's
Does
amazing.
that work out nicely or what? And we have about a minute left, so let's play the NBC interrupting Trump that happened. Was this yesterday?
Yeah, all the networks did this. Here's NBC's version of the cutaway.
They want to find out how many votes they need, and then they seem to be able to find them. They wait, and then they find them. And
it's funny how
you
that
see that
happens.
on election night. We were ahead in vote in North Carolina by a lot, tremendous number of votes. And we're still ahead by a lot, but not as many because they're finding ballots all of a sudden. Oh, we have some mail-in ballots. It's amazing how those mail-in ballots are so one-sided, too. I know that it's supposed to be to the advantage of the Democrats, but in all cases, they're so one-sided.
We're watching President Trump speaking live from the White House, and we have to interrupt here because the president has made a number of false statements, incling the notion that there has been fraudulent voting. There has been no evidence of that. Allegations by his campaign, but his campaign spokespeople unable to provide any evidence. He also...
Every network did that. Yeah, how you taking that cut in?
Yeah, that's your boy.
I know,
that's your boy, Lester.
Man, Lester Holt.
Now, how do you feel?
Laying down the facts. Laying down the facts.
Get out of here. Second half coming up.
Pat Gray returns on the Blaze Radio Network.
Great to have you with us. 888-900-3393. We're at the half. With more trivia.
Here we are.
We are at the half.
Tied up at 5.
Miami Dolphins and the Arizona Cardinals all tied up at 5.
All right. So there you go.
Waiting for a caller, a contestant from Arizona.
You know, if this show was online, if this show just was, happened to be online.
Only,
right?
You mean.
If it happened to be online.
It was just online.
What would
we
happen?
could probably, add some stuff to it.
You'd like that, wouldn't you? You'd like to add some stuff to it.
I would like to add some stuff to it, yeah. If it was only online.
Well, give us an idea of what you're talking about. There, you're
no, I
being
can't
very
because
ambiguous.
we're not only online. I mean, we are, but we're not.
I just said an idea. I didn't need the actual content that you would like to bring to the table, but here we are.
All right, we were talking yesterday about who is there for 2024.
That's a good question. Because who is there?
There are some people. They've already done some polls on this, as you can imagine. Political polls, politics polls, 2020 Republican primary for 2024. Right now, 30% think they'd vote for Mike Pence.
I don't see that.
No
happening.
way.
Mike Pence.
I don't.
That's right now.
Who does that energize?
Nobody.
Nobody
that I can think of. Trump Jr., 20%.
I mean,
I'm not as big a fan.
Do you think Trump would run? He would have
Trump
his own
Jr.?
media
I think
network?
Trump Jr.
No, I'm
would.
talking about Trump Sr.
I think he's going to be.
I think him not saying, I think him just letting that lay out there works the best.
I see.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It just works the best. Because if he says...
Man, that would drive them out of their minds, though.
Right.
If he came back, if he loses this time, which it looks like he's going to.
Right.
Comes back in 2024, runs again.
That'd be awesome.
Oh, I'd love it. I would love it.
That'd be awesome.
And who else? Who else could win? Mike
no
Pence
one
isn't
really.
going to win.
No, Mike Pence
is not going to win.
Trump.
Don Jr. is not going to win.
No.
Nikki Haley, I don't know, maybe.
Maybe.
Then you got, so she's at 8%. At 5% is Ted Cruz.
No way.
That shows his slippage in the last couple of years.
And there's no way. He's lucky to be at his Senate seat and stay right there, my friend.
Yes. Mitt Romney at 5%.
No way.
I think he's
done too.
He has pissed off everybody in the party. Everybody. I don't think he has a chance.
Speaking of the party, they're all right behind the president right now.
Oh, right,
They're
yeah.
out there yelling and screaming and wanting to find out. They want transparency from all the election bureaus from across the country. They're right there, right
there. Yeah, yelling and screaming.
Yeah.
Most Republicans are not.
I see him everywhere on the news.
Yeah, I know.
Wait, no, you don't.
I know. At 2%, Marco Rubio.
Rubio's
maybe.
But see, we talked about this before, but all those guys that ran against Trump, man.
They're
Trump,
done. Yeah, he ruined them.
He drove those guys into the ground.
He killed
man.
them
He
and their
did.
political futures.
He did, man.
Yeah, he really did.
I mean, but Rubio's another one. Take the Senate seat and zip it.
Although, of all those he defeated, maybe Rubio has the best shot.
Maybe because he's been, although we don't
He's the
live
least
in Florida,
tainted of them, I think.
We don't live in Florida, but he does seem the less tainted.
John Kasich, I think, is done, and I can't stand John Kasich.
no way.
He's at 2%.
Wait, I thought you said this was the Republican possibility.
I know. Carlson, 2%. Tucker Carlson?
Oh.
Is that Tucker Carlson?
That's funny.
Is that a joke? Or
is that real?
That's a real thing? I mean, okay, he's doing really well on his show.
Yeah.
But, okay, that's...
DeSantis might have a shot.
DeSantis is in there? Yeah.
He might have a shot.
Rick Scott at 1%.
He hasn't been tarnished by Trump too bad.
Tim Scott at 1%. Kristi Noem, yes. I'm going to say yes to Kristi Noem. 1%.
Yeah, but we're talking
yes.
about running for president.
No, that's what I'm saying. Yes.
All right.
And then you got Tom Cotton at 1%. Undecided, 21%.
By the way,
because nobody knows.
Nobody knows. Yeah.
October jobs report just came out. 638,000 jobs were added, and the unemployment rate is down to 6.9%.
Oh my gosh!
Joe Biden's presidency already doing great things for America.
Thank you.
Unbelievable.
Now,
Unbelievable.
remember, Pat, we survived Obama.
Yes, that's what I'm trying to. That's what I'm trying to remember.
Okay.
We survived Obama. We'll survive this. We will survive Joe Biden.
Okay.
I really believe it.
No, we will.
We will. Yeah, we will survive Joe Biden.
It doesn't sound like he doesn't.
The
think
country
we will.
is still strong enough.
I think so.
To survive one man.
I think we are.
I think so too.
Cool.
Hey, we got Brent in Arizona to bail us out of this right now. So let's go to Brent. Hey, Brent.
Yeah.
We're going to ask you 4 questions, if that's okay.
Okay.
All right. You can't ask for help, and if you don't know the answer, just take a guess, okay?
All right.
Question number 1. Salem is the capital of which state?
North Carolina.
North Carolina? Salem, North Carolina.
North Carolina,
That's right.
man.
Can
It's
we-
right,
can
it's
we
right
take-
there. It's on the East Coast.
They're really close. It's kind of a trick question because it's the capital city of 2 states.
Oh.
2 states, Montana and Idaho, which is why you often hear the word Montandaho. You know? That's why.
You often hear
because
the
of
word.
that. Yeah. Question
Yeah.
number 2. Which 2 items is the Statue of Liberty holding?
The torch and the tablet of the Fifth Amendment.
Boom.
Nice. Good job. All right. What does
I don't think so, but
USS?
it's a tablet.
It's a tablet.
It's a tablet.
It's a tablet. It's an iPad.
Can't make thank you.
She
Yeah,
had
it
the
doesn't
first.
matter. It's a tablet.
She had
Right.
the first iPad.
Thank you.
And she was holding it there,
Might
showing
have
it off
been
to the
just
world.
an- might have been
Look what
just a-
we've got, and you don't have.
All right, have a good day.
No, hey.
Wait, we're not done yet. We got 2 more questions. All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. You're just talking to a customer.
What does USSR stand for?
United Socialist Soviet Republic.
Nicely
Whoa,
done.
nice,
Nice. Now
Brad.
that was impressive.
That
okay.
was.
I got to tip my hat to you. That was
Thank
good.
you.
Other than a gun, name a deadly weapon.
Nice.
Knife. Yes. We would have also accepted ham sandwich because it killed Mama Cass. I don't know if you remember that, but it's deadly to her, that's for sure. All right. Well, you've been fantastic. And I don't know if we've ever had.
No, we have not.
Everybody,
we have not.
somebody
We have
get
not.
all of
This
them
is the
right.
And 3. There you go.
Good job. All right. We're going to let you get back to work, and we're going to do the same. Thanks, man.
Okay. Thank you.
But
Bye-bye.
he didn't get all of them right, though.
Wait a minute. How many did he?
only
He
got
didn't.
3.
He missed. Oh, he
only
missed
got
one.
3.
What did he get wrong?
That's
again?
right. He missed the capital. He
Oh, that's
missed
right.
Oregon.
Okay,
yeah.
so what did he say for Statue of Liberty?
He said
The
the
torch and the tablet. And then he
said-
added,
and
it
he
is a
added
tablet.
Second Amendment.
Yeah. Hold on. Too much in my ear. Yeah, he said Fifth Amendment. You know, double jeopardy. Yeah, that's what the Statue of Liberty's out there
No,
protecting.
I thought he said the Second Amendment.
I couldn't understand what he babbled at the end. I just heard tablet.
But
and it is a tablet.
Yeah,
So that was
doesn't
enough.
matter.
For me.
Whether
It's a
it's
tablet.
whether it's an whether
the
it's an
inscription is the
Apple.
date of the country's founding.
Yeah, I know.
Okay,
I know.
whatever. Whether
I
it's
know.
an Apple tablet or an Android tablet, it doesn't matter.
Right. We don't care.
All right, so we're giving the
don't
Cardinals
care.
3 points.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so it's 8-5.
If that comes into play, we'll deal with it then. Somebody can throw a
that's
flag
worry
on
about
the
that's a
field.
principle
It's a
there.
tablet.
Are you a
Shut up.
Joe Biden voter there?
Did you know it was a tablet? I didn't think so.
Wow, thanks for allowing me the opportunity to reply. No, I don't think that they earned that point.
Well,
But
it may
you're the
not.
commissioner.
Talking about it's a
It may be moot.
tablet.
We'll see.
Yeah, it's a provisional ballot, right? We're going to wait and see if we need
Well,
a
be more
point,
specific.
and then later
And
we'll
then
go
we'll
back
take
and
the point if we need it.
Yeah,
Yes.
sure.
Yes.
Do you need a mark over there to mark in the ballot, or
No.
okay?
Get off me. Okay.
No kidding. Stay your 6 feet away. Be happy you're there.
All right, let me tell you about Not Free America. This is a book written by Mike Donovan, who has fought for tyranny for a long time. He was the founder of the nation's largest pro bono civil rights law firm, and he's written this new book, and it's about our Bill of Rights, which has been under attack since long before COVID-19 or George Floyd's murder. So if you don't want to surrender any of your earthly rights to any of your God-given rights to any earthly power, then you need this book. Not Free America solves the issue of citizens being used by the government, but it's more than just a book of what kind of problems we face right now. It's a book of solutions. So visit notfreeamerica.com, take the Liberty Pledge, and order your copy today to find out how to stop the overreaching abuse of our government and what actions you can take to do better. Do your part. Visit notfreeamerica.com. That's notfreeamerica.com. Order your copy today.
This is Pat Gray Unleashed.
So we need Miami, right?
That's correct.
To finish up the third quarter.
Yes.
And Miami needs 3 to tie,
4 to win. 3 to tie, 4 to win.
The win. Or the lead.
Or the lead. If we go into a fourth quarter, which I'm not sure is looking great right now. Got this article from Babylon Bee, though, and it involves the election this week. Babylon Bee reported, Fox News calls Arizona for Biden after 1 vote counted. Fox News has called Arizona for Joe Biden after just 1 vote was counted. The voter, Bob Johnson, who was administered an exit poll, and he said, yep, I love Joe Biden. Immediately, Fox News reporters called the news desk, which made the call to hand the electoral votes to Biden.
That's how it happened.
Yeah. That's exactly how it went down.
Is this a Babylon Bee story or an actual story?
Both.
Yeah.
Fox News says it will wait until Trump wins at least 4 billion votes in Florida before the state is called for him.
Oh, okay. So
cautioning patience and reminding voters that there are still plenty of absentee votes to come in from military overseas in Florida.
Right.
Yeah. That seems to be the case, not necessarily in Florida, because they called that on election night. But Alaska, they're waiting for, I guess, a 4 billion military vote to come in.
It's Alaska.
I don't understand
people there.
how Alaska is still not called. Come on. Okay, he's up 63-33, and it's Alaska.
It's Alaska.
But admit it, the suspense is killing you.
It really is.
You're like, I gotta know Alaska.
So close. And just 60% of the vote counted so far? So another 40% to come in. He could easily make up that 30%.
I don't know, man. In 2020, you see how they're counting the votes? Maybe he could.
Maybe.
I mean,
it's frustrating,
how
isn't it,
can
though?
only 60% of the votes be counted in Alaska?
I don't know.
I think they're
don't know.
They're just waiting to see if any mail fraud is going to. Ballots that were mailed in, from the northern climes are going to come in and change the result.
Does Alaska hammer their vote into a stone tablet?
Yes, it's actually that's what they're waiting on is the tablet that the Statue of Liberty has.
Okay.
That has the count from Alaska.
If you're carving them into stone, I could kind of understand.
Now you get it.
And then you got to pick up all those really heavy stones and take them to the counting place.
It's a process. The counting place.
Yeah, the counting place.
Yeah.
The place where they count.
Right. No, I know where you're
stone tablets.
Yeah.
Duh.
Yeah. I mean, not every town in Alaska has a counting place.
That's the problem. That's the
for
problem.
stone tablets.
So you put the stone tablets on the dog sled, and the dogs are having a hell of a time pulling all that weight.
They have to replace them every couple of miles.
Yeah.
And then there's so few facilities in these counting places. Once you get to them, they have a machine that you put the stone tablet in, and those cost a purty. And so, before you know it, we're waiting. Hell, it'll be January before we count the votes from Alaska.
February, something like that.
Do we know what a purdy equals?
Yeah, it costs you a lot of money. It costs you a purdy. That's a southern. That's a southern
I know
thing.
exactly what.
Thank you. Costs you a pretty penny.
That costs you a pretty. Hadn't heard it in a while.
I forgot I wasn't among friends.
Hadn't heard it in a while.
How'd you forget that? should be the one constant always in your head.
Right?
This is not a safe space,
It's
man.
not a safe space. You are so right, man.
You are always in the danger zone here.
Period.
Just know that.
Period.
Know that.
Oh, I know it.
Yeah, okay.
Very, very well.
Well,
All right,
you are
good.
not alone.
Good. All right, please, for the love of heaven,
we need
get us somebody
Florida.
in Miami.
Yeah, we gotta
Just
get
one
the
more
third
person,
quarter
then we'll
over.
call the thing.
We
But we got to get the third quarter done.
Call
Has
the
to
Panhandle of Florida. They're nice out there.
Okay, Panhandle. I don't care.
Panama City.
There we go. Thank you.
Penny? Hey, Penny.
Yes.
Hi.
Hey.
We're going to ask you 4 questions, if that's all right.
Okay.
Okay. You can't ask anybody for help, and if you don't know the answer, just take a guess. All right?
All right.
All right. Question number 1. Salem is the capital of which state?
What was that? I couldn't hear you.
Yeah.
Salem is the capital city of which state?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nobody knows that.
Saskatchewan. Yeah, so.
Yeah.
Which 2 items is the Statue of Liberty holding?
A torch.
Right?
A torch?
Flame.
And what?
The flame.
And
The plane?
torch and the flame.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
the torch and the
is here.
flame. I got it.
No,
Fire.
she's actually holding a cigarette and a beer. She's a classy lady.
I wish that was
really
true.
classy lady.
I wish that was
She's got
true.
a cigarette in one hand and a beer in the other.
No idea how I wish that was true. Yeah,
Question number
right.
3. What does USSR stand for?
Russia.
Russia?
Russia, yeah.
Yeah, well,
Russia.
sort of. It kind of does.
Yeah, it sure does.
Sort of right.
What do you?
It's actually the untying shoe service refunds.
I mean,
So when you're untying your shoe and you go for service, that's where you get the refund at the USSR place right there.
Oh.
Other than a gun, name one other deadly weapon. Oops.
Whoa, hey.
A little premature there. A what?
Me.
A what?
We're not getting you. What did you say? Other than a gun,
I'm a deadly weapon.
A deadly weapon is what?
Me?
A knee?
Myself.
Yourself?
Yeah, there you go.
Me?
There you go.
Me?
There you go. Yeah, we'll give it to her. She's a deadly weapon.
Really? Is she?
Yes.
All right.
Dude, Penny is
Okay.
like a 3rd degree.
Well, if you do this, that's a level 2
Thank you.
lookalike firearm.
I almost
So
want to give her a Russia too, but I'm not
guess.
going to do that because
Oh,
you're
really?
going to give it to her, so that's fine.
Wait, do you want to clarify? Can she you give her the
Whatever.
chance there? Can she
No, it's fine. No, we're done.
examine her ballot?
No,
Just,
you're making fun of Penny's being a deadly weapon, man.
Okay, so
you can't have that.
Thank
All right.
you.
is she
You
a
can't have
purdy
that.
penny? She's a
Penny-
purdy
she's a
penny.
purdy.
Penny, are you still there, Penny? Penny's
Oh,
gone.
we
She
lost
lost her.
no.
We lost her.
Oh,
we lost
no.
her. All right, she got what? 1?
Yeah,
So
1.
it doesn't matter if they got 2 or 3. Cardinals win. 8-6.
So we're done?
Yeah, we're done.
We can't do a 4th quarter.
7 minutes? I mean,
I
mean,
guess
you know,
we can try.
all right.
yeah, if you
I
guys
guess
get
we'll try.
Phoenix,
All right.
I'm sure they're motivated now. They're like, I don't know. I heard Pat call it a day, boys.
Let's do one more. Let's try to do it.
Let's get in the game.
Yeah,
let's get the game in.
Let's do it.
Before the rain comes.
And
Let's
if-
go.
And if Arizona gets 3, then the Dolphins don't even need to
That's true.
play.
That's very true. All right. 888-900-3393. Also at Pat Unleashed on Twitter. There was something else I wanted to get to. I know what it was. The prayer from the spiritual advisor of the president. Did you guys see this?
I have not seen this
from her.
I know you requested that video this morning.
It's interesting. This is an interesting prayer that she did for him.
Strike and 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 strike until you have victory. For every enemy that is aligned against you, let there be that we would strike the ground, for you will give us victory, God. I hear a sound of abundance of rain. I hear a sound of victory. I hear a sound of shouting and singing. I hear a sound of victory. I hear a sound of an abundance of rain. I hear a sound of victory. I hear a sound of an abundance of rain. I hear a sound of victory. The Lord says it is done.
And
The
people
Lord
walk
says
forward
it
behind
is
her.
done. The Lord says it is done. For
This is
I
the
hear
prayer,
victory,
right?
Victory,
Yeah.
Okay.
victory,
Yeah.
victory in the corridors of heaven. In the corridors of
Dude, it's
heaven,
the prayer.
victory,
Sorry,
victory,
my
victory,
earbuds came in.
victory, victory, victory,
And then you got
victory.
somebody
For
walking
angels are being
behind her.
released right now.
What's going
Angels are
on?
being dispatched right
Wait,
now.
angels are being
Amanda, aka,
dispatched.
ata, raka, teda,
Whoa.
baka,
Whoa.
santa, ata, ambo,
Whoa, whoa,
osa,
whoa,
kata,
whoa.
rite, eke, banda,
Costa
ata,
Rica?
riki, di,
Wait,
anta,
what?
da. For angels have even been dispatched from Africa right now.
Who's behind
Africa
her?
right now. Africa right now. From Africa right now.
Okay, is
that it?
That's not necessarily my cup of tea, but I found it interesting.
It was
Interesting.
a beat.
And a person walking behind her, back
Random
and
guy.
forth with a book.
It seems like
Looking at the book,
it seems
walking
like a
behind her.
lengthy prayer.
It was like a
Right.
performance prayer or something. Really strange. Really strange.
And it featured a beat that was hard to dance to. I'll tell you that.
Yes.
That was
Yeah.
cumbersome.
Paula White. Is she from Houston?
I don't know.
Paula White? I think she's from Houston.
Is she from Houston?
I think that's a Houston church. Not positive about that.
What was
but I
more
can't remember
distracting,
where
the
that-
speaking in
I gotta
tongues or
remember
the rando walking back and forth behind
Yeah,
her?
they were pretty close. I'm
Yeah.
not sure which.
Well, he was praying.
Is that what she was doing? Was she speaking in tongues?
I don't
is that
know.
what that is?
I don't
I'm
know.
not sure what that
that's
was.
that's what it
She
sounded
said something
like.
about Costa Rica at one point.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what that was about. And there was abundance of brain
That
and
was her-
victory,
their
victory,
vacation
victory.
home in Costa Rica. She was concerned about.
And just to
so-
clarify, you said that's not your cup of tea, Pat?
No, not necessarily.
Really?
Wow.
Not necessarily.
Okay.
The Lord says it
Oh, here we
is
go.
done.
There goes
the
the guy.
Lord says
It is done. The Lord says it is done.
For I hear victory,
Victory,
victory, victory,
victory,
victory in the corridors of heaven.
in the corridors of
heaven.
heaven.
Victory, 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 victory.
What is the deal with the
victory,
guy?
victory, victory. For angels are being released right now. Angels are being dispatched right now.
Dispatched.
Amanda, aka, ata, raka, teda, baka, sanda, ata, ambo, osa, kata,
Nina
rite,
Pinto.
eke,
Costa
banda,
Rica.
ata,
Right there,
rite,
Costa Rica.
yashata. For angels have even been dispatched from Africa
Okay.
right now.
They're
Africa
being
right
dispatched from Africa right
I didn't
now.
know that's where angels hung out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
In
hang out.
Africa.
Yeah.
They hang out in Africa.
I didn't realize that.
Mm-hmm. Now you
Again,
know.
I've said it before, and I'll say it again. You learn something new every day on the
That's
Pat
right.
Gray Unleashed program.
Thank you. You're not hearing that on Rush today. I'll
We're
bet you.
not going to hear
I'll
about
bet you.
angels being dispatched
From
Africa.
The New Destiny Christian Center.
Is it in Houston?
Where is it?
No, it's in Florida.
Oh, okay.
It's in Florida. I don't know who I was thinking of from Houston, but she's from Florida, Apopka, Florida.
She's got an interesting style. That's,
She does.
That's
and
fascinating.
She is a televangelist and speaks of prosperity theology.
Oh.
Which is controversial, according to this, a controversial religious
So-
belief, which claims that material prosperity is a sign of God's grace.
Hey, I want to point out. Yeah, that's good. Georgia just went
amen.
up from 917 to 918. Did they? What was like a vote stuck in the bottom of a garbage can? Like it went up one vote.
Well, they're counting.
And they're giving us one vote every 4 hours. Is that what we're doing now? Okay, that's a pace that we're gonna.
I don't
have
know. I don't know, but I'm sensing an abundance of rain.
Whoa!
I'm sensing an abundance of rain.
Just strike it, strike it, strike it.
Raka.
Costa Rica. So right now, the president is up in Pennsylvania, 49.4 to 49.3.
No, wait a minute.
There's
Yeah.
no way they give that to him.
What?
Oh no, he's down.
Yeah, what are you doing here?
Oh, that's
They
right.
just-
He's
they-
got Joe Biden at 49.4.
Yeah, they
So
just flipped it.
Biden-
Look at the bottom right
oh
there.
my
Pennsylvania,
gosh. They've
Biden's up
they've
by
got Biden ahead in
55,
Pennsylvania now.
94. So
49.4 to
They got what
49.3.
they
That
wanted.
is unreal.
So this morning, Biden has flipped Georgia
Oh my gosh.
and Pennsylvania.
And Pennsylvania.
North Carolina is in a holding pattern until next week, as is Alaska.
Next, they're going to flip Wyoming. Wyoming, he only won by 40 points.
Yeah, we had to
All
wait
right,
for the
we-
provisional ballots.
We just
There's
found some provisional
so
ballots in
many.
Wyoming, and it's
I gotta
just
tell you.
I mean,
turned the
Wyoming
election.
actually was like 70%, right?
70, yeah, 70 to 30.
Yeah, but that was before the Casper vote came in, where the big Biden supporters,
yeah.
big hub
Casper
there.
is so liberal.
Right?
He's so liberal. Casper, Wyoming.
Sons of guns and Casper.
Yeah.
Oh man, when they riot, it's like it's nuts. It's nuts.
In
what
fact,
happens.
that's where the term Blue Nami comes from, because
Yes,
they
Casper,
just
yeah.
came through and every office holder in
I
Casper.
mean, it's not even funny.
I know
It's
it's
not.
not, but we
It's
survived Obama.
we
That's what
survived
I've
Obama.
heard all morning.
Just keep telling yourself that all weekend long. You feel a little bit better by Monday.
Congratulations to Arizona, by the way, for winning more on trivia.
Oh yeah,
8-6.
Over the
8 to
Dolphins.
6. Cardinals over the Dolphins. More on trivia.
Congratulations.
And, of course, BYU beats Boise State tonight.
They better.
We hope.
Put up your
And
Christmas
pray.
lights so you'll feel better.
Right. Uh-huh.
Yeah,
See you Monday.
Pat Gray, only on the Blaze Radio Network.